My name is Ruby. I study International Sustainability Management and a Master's here at ESCP. The SDGs are a really great framework to help guide businesses to integrate sustainability and break it down into smaller targets. It's really crucial that we all come together and have this interdisciplinary exchange and all work together on achieving these goals.
My name is Oliver Juan. I'm a French-German student. I'm currently studying in the ESCP Business School, and I'm really interested in how to educate the new generation for sustainability, for them to understand how holistic it is, and also how institutions, companies, and the public sector should work together to foster sustainability in the Goal 17.
For me, the most important part of this conference is to enable international management students to actually confront themselves with the reality of sustainability and to actually integrate sustainable principles as well as insights and be inspired by the testimonies of the experts and the major actors in this field.
I believe that having a conference like this in a business school, it's sort of touched the core of the future entrepreneurs or the future managers. So basically it already raises awareness at the start of a career. And that's why I think it's super important that every manager in the future thinks sustainability.
So in our workshop about sustainable education, we aim for students in management to take a critical stance on their own curriculum. Finally, with the inputs given by our experts, they will be able to design an innovative and disruptive course that will be embedded within the future curriculum, which will enable business students and business schools to think of education in a novel way by embedding sustainability in the curriculum.
In our workshop, we discussed specifically impact measurement. That is, we looked at a business case where a company is trying to build a new site in a country. And we looked at the different factors, different stakeholder interests that would apply to this case and what the positive and negative impact of this new site opening would be.
In our workshop, Gender Equality, we discussed what needs to be done to change the mindset of all people. We talked about unconscious bias, we talked about different trainings, we talked about mentoring of women and how the mindset of men in business, but also in the private sector, can be changed.
What I think students can learn from these 3 days workshop is that if they work hard enough, they can actually implement their projects in the real life. And if it doesn't work like this, then they can at least gain the experience to talk about their projects, their new visions to experts that know already the field and try to confront their own ideas with the experts.
I think all of the presentations that we saw today were really amazing. We had really great project outcomes, workshop outcomes. I really liked the one on circular supply chain that also won 2 of the prizes. I think it was a really well thought out concept. You could tell that they really thought of all the details and it was really good.
From the past 3 days of discovering, exploring, and creating, I believe students are going to go home and think about business differently with new approach, new business models, and new ways of thinking. I hope that within their future career, they're going to apply those sustainable principles to make sense as individuals within the larger society.